I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
Alright. Let's play some more Archolos. Ooh. I get sidetracked so easy. There's Ivy.
Alright, we're here. A stroll through the crossroads of Archolos is quite a nice change from the hustle and bustle of this cursed city, isn't it? At least in the wild. Nothing pretends to be your friend moments before throwing itself at your throat.
That is true. I have enough of the city too.
If you're not fond of people, why do you hang out in the city and work for the Vulgar?
Marvin, I could ask you the same thing. Why are you running all over the island from place to place like a scalded? Why are you grabbing any job that's available? Each of us has our own goals and a way to achieve them. You should already know that sometimes you have to work hard to get what you are looking for. But don't worry about me. I'm not going to spend my whole life as Volker's errand girl.
Where should I start looking for the owner of the Bolt?
First of all, we need to get inside the fort. I don't know what kind of rules they have here now, because I haven't visited the place for a long time. But the people of the den don't look very favorably on strangers. Talk to the guard at the gate and get something out him what could arrange for us to get inside. Just don't try to bribe him. The rest of Archolos may have accustomed you to such methods, but the locals here particularly dislike it.
What is this?
This is Wolf's Den, the last stronghold belonging to a family that ruled the entire island many years ago. It is still inhabited by descendants of the island's indigenous inhabitants, and they are very reluctant. Actually, I don't blame them. It's the last place they can feel at home. The rest was taken from them by force. As far as I'm concerned, they got lucky anyway. Given the political situation, Wolf's Den is a small state within a state.
The wolves?
I was surprised too when I first heard it. That's simply what the natives of Archolos call their people. Yes, I know, Wolf's Den, Wolf's Sons. In my opinion, they are overdoing it with the wolves too. But their nation, their stronghold, then let them set their own names.
Taken by force?
What happened? I'll tell you what happened. The same thing that happened to Varant, the kingdom of Myrtana. They came here on those magnificent ships of theirs and systematically took away more and more scraps of land from the Wolf Sons. The war reportedly lasted quite a long time, but victory for Myrtana with its great military and economic base was inevitable. To this day, it is not known how exactly the truce came about, but it is said that one of the ancestors of the current ruler Ulrich wrote a letter asking for peace. Although you'd better not ask them about it. It's an extremely touchy subject.
Damn. You can hit up on her. Who's this?
There are great chances for this.
Wolf's on.
This is...
Stop!
No.
Stop! Only the Wolf Sons are allowed within the walls of this castle. Go away or I'll use force. What are you doing here? How many times do I have to tell you that you're not getting anything?
I think you have me confused with someone else. I'm not one of those under the walls.
How do I know you didn't steal that outfit from anyone?
Do I have to prove it to you?
No, you don't have to. You're not going inside anyway.
I have important business to attend to in the den.
Yeah, the previous ones claimed their cause was important too. Give us food, a roof over our heads, and preferably for free. I'm not an idiot. Goodbye.
What do I have to do for you to let me in?
Nothing. No amount of bribery, monetary, alcoholic, or bodily, will work on me. I'm a Wolf Son, and we are unyielding.
I wasn't talking about bribery. Me and that girl can be useful. We're not layabouts like them.
Oh, sure. You'd bring me carrots from the field, and I'd let you in out of gratitude. Forget the harassment of those over there has eased up a bit lately, so I'm not going to let anyone in, or it will start again. Let us in, we pour, and you let that one in. Why not us? No one.
No one needs to know about...
Man, Look behind you. They're right next door. No matter how drunk they are, they'll notice you coming through the gate.
Are you really that nervous because of them? People fleeing war scare you?
No. I just haven't smoked weed in a few weeks. Because the previous growers disappear somewhere. Okay, I didn't say anything. Leave me alone already.
Did you try...
Unfortunately, Ulrich refuses to use force against them. And words don't... Anyway, why am I telling you this? Get out of here or those layabouts over there will think it's okay to argue with...
The previous growers have disappeared.
Yeah, weird story. Sometimes we scare civilians.
Can you tell me about it?
Hey, Ulrich will rip my head off, but whatever. Maybe this will convince you that it's not worth hanging around the long or
Short.
To the north of here, there are hag marshes. Some time ago, Ulrich ordered a swampweed farm to be set up there. Everything went smoothly. The plants grew like yeast. We harvested them, dried them, and made joints. After an enthusiastic start, some workers started disappearing. Concerned, we went there with the whole unit to investigate. The leader of the group was found dead. As we investigated the place, an army of undead came out of the water. Some we could recognize, but others looked like they were... We had already started to ask Adanas for help, when a woman, no more than 30 years old, came out from among the crowd to us. She told us to get out because it was her territory, and we were disturbing the peace of the dead. Without further encouragement, we fled as fast as we could, all the while being followed by her group. They only let us alone when we entered the woods by the lake. We watched from a distance as they returned to the swamp. That's how we lost weed supply.
Uh-huh. Are you serious?
Are you stupid? It's a version to scare people. The workers probably got better job offers somewhere in the city, so they ran away. Oh, I could use a smoke. Unfortunately, I can't find any... All right, I've been talking too much, and those people might get some stupid ideas.
You already know
that's
my
weird.
opinion.
That's funny.
There
How
are
did it go?
good
The
The guard won't
chances
let
of
us
this
in
happening.
because of these poor people camping out. He says that if he lets us in, the rest will start storming the gate.
In that case, there's nothing left to do but get rid of them or find them some other place to camp out. You can handle that, right? I'm gonna try to find out something about the bolt with the people at that hut. They look like hunters to me. It can't hurt.
Damn.
People talk about it and
Hey.
Who are you?
My father gave me the name Nelson. Of course, it must be in the style of our ancestors. A great family with great hunting tradition. We run an archery business with my father and sister. So if you want to buy something useful for hunting, talk with my sister, Lucy.
Lucy.
Nice bow.
I'd give it to you if my father wouldn't break my legs for it.
What are you talking?
My father, Gaston, is a hunter like his father and every ancestor of mine. I am about to turn 20, and according to our tradition, I must bring the horn of a shadow beast.
What's the
What's the problem? Have you ever seen a shadow? The thing is, I'm not a hunter. It'd tear me to shreds. But wait, you look like an experienced warrior. You could help me.
Well, why not?
I was afraid to tell anyone about that. Good thing I found a decent guy. For generations, everyone in my family has been a hunter. I envy my sister Lucy that she can study and trade in peace. I would rather go to a monastery, gain knowledge, respect. I've never felt attracted to hunting.
Give me that bow.
Father doesn't care. I'm supposed to be a hunter and that's it. He lost one son while hunting, and I will be another one.
Can't you just buy the horn? So what do you want from me?
So what do you want?
Let's go hunting together. Maybe the two of us can do it.
You want to kill a shadow beast?
I have to. For the love of the gods, aren't you listening to me? I'll pay you well. I'll be waiting for you near the signal.
Can't you just...
No, that won't work. I have to get that horn off.
Are you sure that...
I tried many times, but I only... No. You haven't changed your mind, have...
I can't deal with everything and everyone. Don't repeat it to anyone.
Barrel of water.
Yes, that's very typical.
Gaston. There's Lucy.
Oh.
Hello.
I'm Lucy. You can buy the best bows on the island from me, as well as many items necessary for a good hunter. My family has been producing the finest hunters on Archolos for generations, so we are well versed in crafting our tools of the trade. What brings you to me? Wanna take a look at what...
I'd like to buy...
I'm very happy.
Holy shit. 175 damage. Law. Oh. 130. Shit. 120. 110. Huh. 7. Look at that. Crossmaster. 150. A bone bow. Wow. Whoa. That's some crazy shit, bro. Wow. Okay. Huh. 110 to 120. A longbow. Huh. A crackling bone bow. Ah. Oh, okay. Your family members.
Are you a fan?
Father is, though he doesn't hunt much anymore. Now his place is to be taken.
Something wrong?
I'm scared for him. He's not very good at it. Mostly he sits by the waterfall and prays to Adanos instead of practicing his bow. You could probably find him there.
And what is your brother?
Well, nothing, I guess.
How are you doing?
More and more strange beasts are appearing.
I found... Oh, I got 19.
I want to be...
Let's do... Come back when you... Not bad.
I got 108. Huh. What's the damage on the bow builder? 110. Huh.
We live in bad times.
Huh. Save it.
I can't deal with everything and everyone. He can't keep anything to himself.
Yeah, there's some down there right there. What the hell? Put that away. Huh, where did he go? What the hell am I supposed
Who
to be doing?
says such things?
Things they deserve. With Dan, I come with the north of with Dan. He changed the name of the swamp to make it. I did find out, however, that the swamps in question are good for growing slowly. Information will come in. Huh. I guess I'm supposed to get rid of the these dudes. I guess it's get nighttime too. Shit. I guess I'm near asleep. I'm not worried about getting home, bro. That don't mean shit to me.
Someone has to work.
Where did that dude go?
He can't keep anything to himself.
Probably should have followed him.
There are great chances for this.
I don't know where Nelson went.
There are... There's numbers with me. Oh, quiet.
What are you aiming at can do the top for, bro?
Nothing will change. Why is he just finding out now?
That's stupid, but the aim is retarded in this game. I forget the switching. There's a way to make a lock and shit. I forgot how to do it. Damn. That sucked. Probably should have been studying alchemy, trying to raise my shit up. One of these books teaches alchemy.
These numbers are not with me.
Cost 10 learner points. Fucking beginners. Where the hell did you go, bro? My Gothic II doesn't work. So maybe I should talk to him.
Everyone is hard.
Who are you? My name is Gaston, young man. I'm a hunter, or rather I was, because I don't hunt very often anymore. I have earned my keep in life. Now I am enjoying my
So,
I am trying to teach my son hunting techniques. In our family, everyone, without exception, has a passion for hunting in their blood. I also have my eye on the family business. From my daughter Lucy, you can buy a decent bow. In my free time, I enjoy a delicious beer. This dark invention of the city brewer completely captivated me. I
talked to your Are you sure Nelson can kill a
Of course. It's in his blood. On 20th birthday, my grandfather, father, and older son did it. He'll do it too.
That's a strong boy, but aren't you afraid for him?
Nelson is a strong boy, but aren't you afraid for his life?
He will definitely gain some physical vigor and agility as he gets older. He's an adult now. He has to manage somehow. We can't forget our traditions. They've gotten us this far.
Can you teach me?
You know, I know how to gut game, but first,
Here's your beer.
But this isn't the Dark Paladine. I don't drink.
Where can I buy it?
Best at Thomas Brewery, but you can probably get it at...
Okay, I'll be... What about...
Sorry. As a I don't want a beer for it.
I want...
Alright.
Alright.
Are you...
The situation on the island is getting...
Oh, shit. Huh.
Now everyone knows about it.
Well, look who's here. Long time no see.
Why your presence here doesn't surprise me.
You got a problem? It's been a while since you got punched in the face, huh?
Dog, don't make me hurt you, Keith.
Couldn't you set up camp somewhere?
We tried to do it, but I'm telling you, the locals are the biggest Scrooges in the kingdom. We politely asked in the city for a roof over our heads, food, decent clothes, medicines, and a chance to recuperate after exhausting travels. And they what? They started calling us leeches and wretches. Do you have any idea? The lord of this castle is our last chance for a decent life.
Why are you hanging out here?
What do you mean? What for? Equal treatment. The people of Archolos live like some nobles, and they won't give us a broken penny or a small meal. Apparently, a lord of this castle is extremely rich. Surely he will share some of his wealth with those affected by the war. We deserve it.
That's you. What about your comrades? I want you out of here.
I see you care a hell of...
What are you talking?
In the cave on the coast, I found the bodies of Daryl and Mai. Why don't you tell me what happened?
How would I know? They were still alive when we left the cave. Probably some animals got... The foolish woman insisted on staying with her dying...
And you decided to leave them.
What? You think I should have dragged her back to the village by force? I gave her a simple choice. She could have come with us, but she stayed with the corpse. So much for that. The guy was leaking like an old boat all night. He wouldn't last long. If you think I had anything to do with their deaths, you must be a damn idiot.
I want you out of here.
And why is that?
You're disturbing the people of the castle. How do you expect to negotiate when all you're associated with is trouble?
There's a philosopher. If the needy bother them, what kind of followers of Adanos are they? They should be ashamed of themselves. Now turn nicely on your heel and go tell them that we need shelter. People are in bad shape. They need a warm corner, food, and so on.
Think, this is not a good place to camp.
Just because some little girls don't like us, we won't go away. Why are you still standing here?
I'm trying to talk some sense into you. The area's not safe. Wild animals, a volcano right next door. All sorts of bad things can happen.
Wild animals won't come this close to a human settlement, and the volcano activates once every few years. There's nothing to be afraid of.
You could earn everything.
As if anyone here has a decent...
Maybe protect the...
Man, and look at these people. Do they look...
Start...
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe swampweed. After all, there are some wetlands around. In addition, when you start paying the standard small security fees, the authorities will also look at you more...
We could deal with the weed, but I can already see the small fee. We'll probably have to give away most of the crop, and the profits from the rest will be too...
You hesitated.
You were imagining it.
Every pair of hands.
Do you really think the winemakers would let us in on their precious...
You can work in any mine.
Sure, and they'll make us slaves because we don't have citizenship.
I don't think we're going to reach a...
You're a good guesser. You got anything else to say? No? Then get lost.
What do you think about?
Fabio. He's very nice to me, but I've seen that some people don't have it easy. Why do you ask?
Is he being...
Well, it just so happened. He's very secretive and hasn't told me anything direct.
I'm looking for someone to help me convince him to let you go away.
We're not welcome anywhere.
You can go to the swamps north of here and start growing weed. If you work honestly, you will surely earn the respect of the people.
To the swamp? Are you crazy? Where would we live?
What if you had good conditions there? Would you tell Fabio that you like the idea of growing?
Yes, but only then. Because that's probably the only drawback of this.
How are you doing?
I'm beginning...
Huh. Okay.
It's nothing new. Hey.
What are you doing here?
You're a curious young man, aren't you? Curiosity is the first step to alchemy. As for our presence, we're checking out the current situation at this here open mine owned by Wolf's Den.
Do you have any idea...
Oh, is someone finally willing to go after them? I can't hide the fact that they bother me a lot. Every time I go outside the castle, I wonder if they'll mug me or start begging. A few times I thought about chasing them away. And I've even come to some conclusion.
I'm all ears.
Look at it this way. These beggars don't care about the dislike of the locals. All sorts of criticism flows down on them. On the other hand, nobody's going to chase them away by force, because they'll be considered traitors who attack. So my reasoning is that they will only go from here if they deem the place unsafe for natural reason.
And other people are not.
Are you listening to me? We can't do anything to them because it could have a lot of hard to predict. We're in a whole new situation. We don't quite know what we can and can't afford. That's why we have to use a little trick.
What's your plan?
You see, we have a bit of a problem here with this pit. We used to mine here, all sorts of resources. Unfortunately, all the surface deposits have been exhausted. It would take ages to dig through the rocks, so I would like to blast them with black powder.
What?
It's an alchemical substance used in mining. When set on fire, it explodes, destroying objects around it, including rocks.
You want to blow up this...
What? No! The threat must seem natural.
Then I don't...
A massive attack of wild animals is out of the question. No flood can reach us here. So there is only one possibility left. A rock avalanche. Sometimes they're here, but waiting for one can take months. But with black powder, we can encourage one to appear.
Brilliant.
Right? Here. Take it. It needs to be set on fire near the rocks by our guests' camp, and no doubt we will get a beautiful avalanche. We will chase them away, and in the process enable the miners to resume mining. There's just one problem.
Really?
Yes, you see. I'm not a powder expert. I don't know how it will behave during such an action, and yet we want an explosion with a specific effect. As far as I know, they have a guard in the city that takes care of the city cannons. It's kind of an experimental weapon. You could ask him for help. His name is... what? Something with a D. I can't remember.
In that case, I'm going.
Then, just remember, if any camper asks what kind of explosion they heard just before the avalanche, tell them it was due to volcanic activity.
Volcanic activity? So this volcano is active?
Once every 100 years, there's a murmur. It's not worth worrying about. Maybe this 100 years is happening right now? Who knows?
I'm not sure killing them all is the best option. And whether the guard would want to take part in it.
If you present him with good arguments, he'll agree. And when it comes to killing, you can additionally ask him that those rocks don't fly directly to the camp, but somewhere nearby. It can certainly be calculated. Well, good luck.
Oh, quiet.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
You have to be careful what you say.
Do you hang out with Fabio?
Do I hang out with him? He's my colleague. And like me, retired. Of course, it's all because of this bloody...
A colleague?
Exactly. Before we left our home islands, we both worked as bouncers. That's probably why we understand...
Yes, it... In that case...
As far as...
I see.
Listen, Nate. Do you happen to have some strong booze? It's awfully hard to get a decent drink here.
I'll leave you some.
Of course, there must always be a...
Tell Fabio that establishing a swampweed plantation will be more profitable for you than sitting and begging under the castle walls.
Uh-oh, dear, that's worth at least 3 bottles of...
Okay. 99 bottles of booze on the wall.
Nobody asks me anyway.
Farmer. Huh. Now, do I have to run all the way back to the city, bro? Holy shit.
There are great chances for this.